but looks like 2 of the 5 are locked in on attackers. They do decide Sparks to keep throw Sparks on the Jet this time instead of being on the Raze. Elysia gonna be, looks like, hovering the...
Choose your agent.
Oh, looks like they are gonna pick for the Shadow combo. And the Leer as well on Plup's Reyna. So they are gonna be playing a little bit more towards themselves. Plup popping off, realizing that the Jet might not be enough, handing Jet off to the 2 Sparks. Meanwhile, Beasto also hopping off the Raze in this matchup, going to play the Sova. That game going the distance, about, what was it, 23 rounds, 24 rounds. Very close game, nonetheless. What I want to see is, will Rhodes pop off once again? Playing another, say, controller. Now off the Astra onto the Omen. But now we also going to see the Axin on KO. Hopefully that'll provide a little bit more utility. But that I'm going to miss some of the pistol round once again. But looks like it's a little bit earlier. And that's going to be okay. Beasto. Looks like they're starting us off. Ego getting a bunch of kills early. And able to pick the side up. Sparks to see who got the kills early. Sparks and Plup, the two of the top 2 fraggers on there. The Paranoia is going to land. Plup and Sparks each going to get a kill for themselves. Door is broken. Beasto is going to be the last person alive. And this Sova is just going to be left to their own demise in a 4v1. It does get the dink onto Plup, but it's not going to be enough. Did buy the light armor. It might have healed as well, actually, earlier. Doesn't look like it, but a single dink, not enough. Looks like it was going to be the light armor that made the difference there for Plup. Not getting one-tapped. But yeah, this is going to be a map of both information. Only 2 sites, a bit of a smaller map in terms of avenues, but let's see where they decide to keep the rotates short, sweet, and simple. Beasto ready to throw that shock dart as soon as he hears something. Does hear one. Is able to get the shock dart. Lands it on Sparks, actually. And is going to throw the dart, or the recon bolt. Isn't going to get much. And does trade out. Plup is going to trade out with I'm Stupid. And now this is going to be a flank for them. Elysia picks up another. It's going to be a 3v4, 1 tagged up. How much utility is on the table here for the side of them? They know they're coming out of B main. Flash drive in hand. Is going to flash out. Isn't going to find much. But they still are able to find a trade so far. Let's see if they decide to pick up any guns. No available guns on the ground quite yet. But that Spectre looking real juicy. Oh, that's not a Spectre, a Stinger, I should say. And Axin should get it, but now it's going to be a 2v1. Is Axin decide going to play this slow, go for the defuse? But no, rather he's going to pick up 2 and 3, and that should be enough time. Let's find out. It's going to be real close. No, it's not. It's not going to be enough time. Axin picking up the 3K, but just not quick enough. 2 rounds on the board for Ego in this game so far. But again, that was a pricey second round for them. Looking at the economy now, despite Ego winning, and look at them, they have all bought sheriffs and light armor as well as utility. It wouldn't be the first time they've run a round on a thrifty, but that round has just broke their economy. Investing a lot into that, but let's see what Urkies can do. Rhodes, once again, sitting in the smoke. Is he gonna find someone? Tags up 1. Sifri sprayed for a little longer, but doesn't get it. Paranoia is going to be used. Fall back. Tailwind is going to be used by Sparks. And they are going to fall back. The fragment going to be used to dissuade that as well. Just clear out that little angle where they decide to use that information. No one's playing up mid. Barstow. Beastow. I keep saying Barstow because it's like a city. Ready to throw it. Has a shock dart ready. Tags up one just a little bit and tags up again.
Revealing area.
Let's see what they decide to do. They are going to be falling back for the time being. 40 seconds left on the clock. Let's see where they... Rhodes is ready for this. Watching the angle. Sees one. Sees two. Gonna let them pass.
30 seconds.
And now finally picks up one for themselves. But Urkies is going to be there. Isn't going to be able to pick up Beasto, but I'm Stupid is going to be there as well. Now Plup and Mafia left. Mafia does have the Vandal, but it isn't going to be enough. Rhodes and Beasto just holding that site.
Never back down.
And finally, once again, just like game one, as soon as the rifles come out, it makes the difference for RMS. Let's see what they decide to do. This is going to be a full rifle round once again. What a bonus indeed. But looks like they're going to be able to play towards A once more. Try to see if they can bait out any utility. Paranoia is going to be used. Garrett is there. Is going to get traded out. They were ready for that one. Playing slow, playing back. And now they know. Axon's going to go for the flash. And a little bit of a little bait. Not much there. But Rhodes playing off Cat. Is he going to look away? Does get one onto Urkies. Paranoia is going to be hit. And he's the teleport. Blinded. Not able to teleport correctly. And now it's just going to be Axon on the site by themselves. Playing in hell. Let's see if they decide to clear this out. The answer is no. Plup is not able to clear that. Was looking in the wrong way. Sparks and Plup now both down. Now this is a winnable situation. 2v3 situation for them. But Elysia picking up that one. And Mafia gonna go in and get one more. But Mafia picks up the 3K. The teleport onto the top of heaven. On top of the box. And that would what you would say, death from above. Not the right ability name, of course, but the Shadow Step being used way up high, and they just weren't expecting him after the smoke. So that played off for Mafia's favor there. But again, another pricey round. They didn't have that much money going into it, losing all but Mafia. They're once again put onto Sheriffs and Light Armor. They are able to get the dagger. They know there's people there in A main. Do they decide to rotate or play this slower? Axon is there, hit by the Paranoia, playing on the backside of Jen. They decide to get one. Is able to trade one. Axon does get Plup. Is able to get two. And Elysia picks up two for themselves. But now, Sparks VT is able to get the upgrade, gets the Vandal. Dart is going to be used. Door is finally put on. Now, two players is playing on top of Jen for the time being. But now it's going to be a matter of who is going to be pushing for this aggressive nature. 3v3. Ooh, the slow and the decay from that isn't going to be a dissuade the push once again. And it looks like they are going to be falling back after losing a member in tree. I'm Stupid does manage to pick up the op, and it is going to be a save round. An Odin and an op, definitely guns, and expensive guns that you do want to save going to the next round. But a fourth in favor of Ego. Now Ego having full control. That was a thrifty round nonetheless. Mind you, again, I told you, Mafia was the only one with a rifle in that round, and they just were able to push the site quickly. RMS there wasn't ready. Usually they were used to utility being used on one site and getting out rotated on, but that was the first few rounds that they actually fully used utility and just swarmed the site.
Scanning ahead.
Beasto finds one with the recon dart, but Sparks finding one for themselves. Garrett trading out.
Blocking sight.
Has to play, does manage to fall back, so it's going to be a 4v4 situation. Let's look at the ultimates used. Axon does have the null command as well. Sparks, knives ready. The Prowler is going to be used. They know one person is there. It's going to be the Beasto with the Odin. Sparks walking up once again, but look at Garrett. Garrett has moved all the way from mid to B main. They know they're not pushing up. So now it's going to be an Axon. Sheriff in hand, ready to fan that hammer. But where do they decide to go? Looks like they are going to be split between mid and Cats thus far. They are going to be chasing around, playing this little peek-a-boo game. I think he saw him. I think he saw the gun. He did. Sparks gets the kill. 30 seconds left on the clock. And now it's going to be Garrett left in B main, trying to see if he can get any kills. But no, they're all going through mid. And is able to pick up another one on the backside. Oh no, but they haven't planted the spike yet. They haven't planted the spike. Where is the last member? They've run out. Have they run out of time? No, they have just enough time. Ooh, less than a second left. Sparks gets tagged once. Drops down to 70 HP. 2v2. Hunter's Fury was used. Reload for Beasto. Has the recon arrow and a drone to use. Does find both, and he's gonna find one. That's gonna be Urkies, and I'm stupid is gonna pick up the kill onto that one. They knew they were both playing close. A high value recon dart for Beasto on the Sova. They're gonna give the ult charge to I'm stupid. That lockdown gonna be huge for either dissuading or retaking on the defender's side. But Garrett almost stalled that round to a victory of timing the whole round out. Sparks had the spike, I believe, and if he didn't, then the kill onto Elysia actually might have been the spike, and almost ran out of time. That was so close, but in the end, it still bit them and unable to get the cleanup kills and win that round. Second round for them. But now utility is going to be used. Seekers. Oh no, sorry, that was the Prowler.
The hunt begins.
Empress is going to be used by Plup. They are going to try and use it. Axon going to be using that. Recon arrow is going to find one through the smoke. Axon gets one reloading, but is caught looking the wrong way. Mafia Nightfall is going to be used. And now the site is Egos, but they are in a numbers disadvantage. And I say that, and another one falls for Rhodes. So they know one is out in hell. They're going to go through the wall, and that's going to be a nice little kill for them. Double wallbang, that's going to be enough. And a double kill for I'm Stupid. And that's going to be their third round. They're going to give Sova the ultimate charge for the dispute spike as well. So, with that, with the loss, let's look at the money once again. They have enough for about a half buy, a full buy for some of their members, and a half buy for the others. Where do they decide to use the utility? It looks like they are going to be matching up towards B main. But Garrett, with this op in hand, set to take a kill if they are able to land the shot. No, Paranoia is gonna land. Didn't have the jazz shard. And Sparks picks up that one. And what is gonna be the call here now? They do have the lockdown. Nano swarms are gonna be used for the delay. But Mafia is out on site. Garrett picks up Mafia on the backside as well. And I'm Stupid is going to be there and ready, waiting. But Axon swings out of Market and picks up two for themselves. They just ran into a blender there. The stall for the nano swarm, the double nano swarm. Just bought so much time for the rotation for RMS. And it just kept them for so long. And by that time, the blender wasn't ready at the beginning. But that nano swarm helped buy just enough time for the full rotate. The full commit.
Bring it.
Placing swarm grenade.
They didn't even have to use the lockdown for that. I was expecting that they would, but in fact they did not. Mafia trying to bait out a little bit more, but Garrett is going to win that sniper fight down mid. And they're already a person down. But Plup, once again, playing slow, has the Lear available. No other utility other than maybe a smoke to be used. They're going to use that Lear. Double nano swarm once again. Well placed. Is going to get some tag damage on to Elysia. But they are able to get the sight and the plant so far. They do have the lockdown ready, and it is going to be used out of tree. That's pretty much all of sight except for the cubby coming out of B main. So that's going to be the place where they decide. Garrett picks up another. But the reverse Killjoy ultimate is going to be used, but they know where they are. They're both left in A main, and that's going to be enough. Rhodes picks up the double kill for themselves there. And a clean retake, a flawless. That lockdown was, that counter lockdown just wasn't in time. If they used it very similar time, maybe there was a chance. Maybe there was a chance to dissuade that, but the placement coming out of Garden for that lockdown, huge for them on that retake.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Now again,
Here.
that's the round that has given them the lead for RMS. 5-4, their first round lead of the game. They decide to peek mid, and Garrett is there, ready and waiting. Picks up another Garrett. Oh my word. Easy double kill, and now it doesn't matter. The numbers advantage is so strong. 5v3, anchors on both sides. Rose is there. Paranoia gonna be thrown out, as well as a shadow step back used to safety. Double shadow step. So let's see what Erkies decide to get it. Garrett picks up a 3k in mid, and now it's going to be the final kill. Wall bangs and wall bangs for days. Who's going to get it? But now they know where the last person is. Do they decide to collapse? Axon is going to throw that one out. And is going to bait out his teammate, and Erkies actually does pick up 2 more. And now it's going to be a 3k. 11 HP is the dream right now. Does not have the spike though. They know the spike's mid. They decide to play a little bit aggressive, so a little bit greedy coming out of RMS. But now they decide to just take up the positions and play just to play around the spike.
30 seconds left.
They decide they've lost 3 to Erkies and doesn't need to risk any more. They don't know where they are thus far. They see the drone, so they know the drone is coming out from B side, but 13 seconds isn't going to be enough. Here's one. Left. Gets another. Erkies trying to look for the final kill. That's the only way they end the round. And then Nano swarms himself off, so that's going to be a win for RMS this round. But Erkies making that financially painful for RMS. Taking 4 down in that round, so despite that first being a numbers advantage, that numbers advantage just dwindled down by Erkies winning that 2v1 on the end, towards the back end of that round. And now they've lost the op, they lost some rifles. It looks like there's going to be a semi-light by light armor for some members on this team of Ego.
Suppressing.
They know there's going to be a couple there. There's 3. Are they going to call for the rotate? Full smokes are going to be used. Axon throws out the fragment. Knows that the jet did flash, dash onto the site. But now, oh my god! What a shot coming out of Sparks, Rhodes, and Mafia for that. Garrett left to be there. Does shadow step onto the gen. Now it's gonna be left a 3v3. Spike planted. They know they've tagged one. Isn't gonna be enough. They know that they're pretty much all playing from heaven at this point. And what does Garrett decide to do? I'm stupid. Picks up one. The knives are ready. Blade Storm. They're trying to find a time, trying to take the site with it. Alarm Bot is going to trade out for one. Urkies is now left in the 1v2 and able to clutch it, but I'm stupid. Catches them in the reload. Right click of the classic. So good. Look at that head bobbing from Beasto, knowing that was a nice retake. And a 7th round
Revealing area.
for RMS.
Last round in the half.
Yes, that might be. Was that 7 in a row? No, they did pick up it, but they are a streak of rounds. And just look at the money. Beasto having the Odin as well. They have a lot of money. If Ego not decides, if Ego happens to lose this round, they will be broke for one more. So there will be basically an anti-Eco coming in. But the sounds of rifles, they are prepped a little bit better for this round. Garrett, once again, looking for something towards tiles. Isn't finding it quite yet. Looks up cat. No mid presence so far coming out of Ego. So a lot of information so far. No mid control. But he gives up the timing. Sparks was there. If he looked a little bit longer, but they do decide to give it up. But Rhodes playing in wine. The 0 point isn't going to be able to find much. Now they've given up mid control, and now they're anchoring 3 people towards A. What do they decide to do? Garrett is ready and waiting once again. Prowler is going to be used, not going to be able to find much. Garrett loses a fight to Plup. And now this is going to be huge. 3 members are now 2 left onto the site. Location is revealed. They know one person's on the gen, but bring that good. Plup gets 1, doesn't get it. Rhodes is going to pick up 2 for themselves. And it's going to be a matter. Tries to wiggle their way out, but not out of that situation. And it's going to be a 1v3. And that's going to be a tough work. Urkies picking up that one for themselves. 7-5. And now, good thing that Ego did get that. Oh, I forgot. That was the halftime. So it didn't matter what the Ego was. My apologies. I don't know how to do math sometimes. I know I definitely can't read, but sometimes I can't math either. But yes, well played from that 7-5 scoreline. Being able to bring it back. If that came out 8-4, that might have been devastating for Egos. The Egoists coming in. I wonder if that's a Blue Lock reference. The anime Blue Lock. But Sparks gets paranoid, has to tailwinds away, goes back in towards the top of alley. Or highway, I should say. But they are going to dissuade it. It looks like they are going to be playing towards site. A lot of utility being used. They're just going to be able to walk onto site for free. Rhodes picks up 1. But they once again got early rotated. No one got onto site, and they decided to give up A entirely. Garrett ready for this peek. They heard the footsteps. Urkies is here in the site. What do they decide to do? A bit of spam. Not much going to be found there. Garrett finds 1. Oh, but Beasto on the backside, the flank, finds 2 in garden and tree. This man has a green thumb for kills, I'll tell you that. And now Sparks is left alone, manages to get 1. Finds 2. Are they able to find 3? Tailwinds is charged, but there is no more time to get a... Oh my god, they're going for the knife. The disrespect. The disrespect coming out of Rose. No time on the plant. They know they're going to go for it. And everyone's going to die. But that's going to be the attacker round for RMS. for a pistol round, I guess you can't say economically there's damage done. Everyone was gonna die, maybe. But giving Sparks a lot of ult charge, mind you. Kills don't come for free. You do get money and you do get ult charge. So the Blade Storm is gonna be coming that much sooner. But with that round win, it is going to be RMS pushing on to B site. Looks like they're going to be playing a little bit quicker. Smokes are going to be used. Utility. Ooh, Garrett is going to be chunked out. But they are going to be clearing the site. Only one person left, and it's going to be Sparks once again with the help of Urkies, able to clean it out. Upgrades for them, Phantom, and now a 2v5 situation. This is not looking pretty for RMS.
Last player standing.
And Sparks popping off this round. 4 kills. And absolutely feeling himself this game. That Sheriff is an absolute monstrosity in the hands of Sparks. Picking up 2 early kills, and Urkies with the backup not able to get the trade out on the side of RMS, leaving the 2 on B side for themselves. Look at Sparks even going eco, going for the Spectre because he knows he has the Blade Storm available. But let's see what they decide to do. They are going to get some mid control. A lot of members moving, actually a lot of members looking towards mid. Only 1 person per site so far. They are holding towards Cat. More information going to use. 0 point, not going to find much. Prowler is going to find 2 in the smoke. Elysia finding some great information. And a little bit of damage as well. 2 members tagged up, each to about half. That's Beasto and I'm Stupid. And now it's just a matter of time. 50 seconds still left on the clock. Lots of time still left to play for. But information, they just know 1 player is in market, and that's not new information that they had. They saw him moving over towards Cat, but was that a fake out?
Where are you?
Knowing that they are playing in B main, there isn't much left to do here. Garrett and the rest. Plup is going to be there to find 1, finds 2. Paranoia isn't going to reach him, not even close. And here comes the Mafia picking up that as well, and a nice little anti-eco. Flawless for Team Ego. It's funny, I'm reading the chat in 2-minute delay, and I just see people like popping off for Sparks in the chat. So it looks like we are going to be heading to a timeout. Gives a good opportunity for all people, not just for myself, to take a small break, small breather. Timeout for the game and timeout for both myself and the audience. But again, just like game 1, this is a very, very neck and neck game. It doesn't the people who won the pistol win the bonus. The people who win the full rifle round doesn't win the second rifle round. It's just a swing of momentum, and just it might be people's nerves getting to them on the live tournament feeling type of stage. It might be that this is just they're not as well prepared for these executes onto a site and the use of utility in such synchronized fashion. But who knows? A lot of factors could be playing into this.
We win, we survive.
All right, but back into the game. Plup is ready, trying to find what they can. 0 point is going to let them know that they Plup is there. Paranoia is going to land, gets tagged up only just a tiny bit. And now they know there's multiple people there. They're going to call for the rotate. Smokes are going to be used. Dash into the smoke, but Beasto is going to be there as well. And Garrett also going to pick up a kill. They haven't closed the door quite. Oh, they did close the door, but it's already been broken. Nanoswarm to dissuade that as well. And now 3v4 situation. Who's going to be the ones to find what they can get? Elysia playing from heaven. Does have some utility left as well. Prowler is going to be shot down before anything can happen. Urkies gets one for themselves. And what are they going to decide to do? One is in hell. One is playing in wine. Where's the third? Playing in A main. They looks like they do have the Sova ultimate available, so it doesn't matter. Axon gonna pick up that as well. Nowhere to run. Is gonna tag up his teammate, and that is gonna dissuade from the final plant. And it is. Beasto picks up that, but halftime isn't gonna be enough. Urkies picks up 3. Is that enough? It is not. The stall from the Hunter's Fury just gonna be enough from Beasto. And let's give credit where credit is due. I'm stupid. Rose's captains, Rose minions, Rose themselves, able to get that last kill, just buying just enough time for that, because Mafia did get the half defuse on that. That could have played a huge role if they didn't get that kill. But 9-7, another 2-round lead in favor of RMS. But look at this. The half buy, they've invested into a hero up. Sparks is looking for something, doesn't get it. Tail wins, he's gonna get caught on the bricks.
You are powerless.
And Rhodes picks up another for themselves. The null command, no ability is gonna be used there. They're able to find a little bit more. And now they have full control of the site.
Spike planted.
What is Mafia going to decide to do here?
Swarm grenade out.
Swarm grenade is used. Beasto is ready for that. For anyone who popped out from CT, Mafia throws down another smoke, but the spam is just gonna take them out. But Mafia here is just ready for exit frags. Gonna throw out the paranoia. Shock darts get tagged once. Is able to trade out 1 for 1. How much of an investment that was, I won't know, but Plup is just gonna go ahead and just wait it out. He's on A, they're typing in chat, and Beasto actually dies. That was the op. Oh no! Was that a mistake? Beasto loses the op that round. That might very well be a mistake. That might cost them a round or 2. That does hurt the economy, having to buy a whole new rifle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Oh, but anyways, sorry, I was looking at controls. Looks like I don't have a bind set for Fluff for some reason, but they are able to take the site so far, able to get the plant, but Sparks ready and gets the kill on the Beasto for that, and Sparks picks up 3. And Plup is AFK? Not sure what is going on right now. Alright. But looks like I will fix my settings after the fact. Actually, I'll change it right now because I'm unprofessional.
Alarm bot out. Turret out. Placing swarm grenade.
Ah, looks like it just bugged. Anyways. Sparks able to get 2 more, and I'm stupid trading out once again. But now a 3v4 situation. They've played it. They've gotten some little bit of space in A main, but what is that going to lead them to do? Rhodes trying to find anything they can in mid. The timing isn't gonna be quite unfortunate. Urkies picks up that one. And now they have to play slow. They have the plant. Oh, they have the plant. They have the spike on tiles. And they have no other information other than they know that Urkies is mid. Plup, AFK. They're winning these rounds 4v5 right now. There's no timeout being called. They're feeling confident in these matchups. They know the alarm bot goes off. What do they decide to do? Plup, still AFK for some reason. The recon bolt does find one. Paranoia is going to land. Going to be shot in the back. Mafia is going to be there. Prowler is going to be hit. He's now feared and just blinded for Urkies to get the last kill of that round. And they are winning this game 4v5. Plup is not here. How are these winning? How are they winning these games? Or these rounds? Plup has been AFK for 3 rounds now.
Here. Turret out. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Well, despite the fact Garrett is going to be going for the Blade Storm, bit of a light buy here. Stingers and Spectres and Sheriffs in hand. All the guns that start with S, they know once there, they're going to trade out. Stupid for Elysia. B still picks up one for the Stinger, so that is going to be an upgrade. But Rhodes picking up a Sheriff kill. This might be a thrifty. Is Plup back? No, this might be the time where Plup being AFK is going to pay trouble for the win here. And let's see. Yeah, I don't understand. There might not be a timeout available. Was this a DC? I'm not quite sure why. But they are playing this out. Is it because they used the timeout? This might be actually unfortunate for Ego to lose this game 2 off the back of a disconnect. Because the timeout's only 1 minute. Even then, it still hasn't bought. It wouldn't buy enough time.
Take flight.
But Garrett trying to find what they can on the site. Is Flash is going to get wallbang quite a bit, but I'm stupid. Picks up that one for themselves. 2 swarm grenade, and they are going to get the plant. Garrett is going to be there waiting, ready, and waiting for them to step out of the smoke. And are they able to pick it up? Here comes Sparks pulling out the Blade Storm once again, but isn't going to dash too far. Garrett is ready. And they are just going to be able to get a 11th round. So they know there's going to be one left. It's going to be AFK. They're just going to use some utility for the sake of using utility. And now it's going to be match point in favor of RMS.
Match point.
Unfortunately, this is not how we'd want to see the game play out, but
Here.
it is what it is. Plup unable to close out this game for themselves and for the team. Since it is a custom game, not sure if they were able to fully disconnect. So very unfortunate for Team Ego. But Sparks here ready once again. This wouldn't be the first time Sparks has had to clutch up on there. Gets one, doesn't find a second. So that is going to be 2. But Akin still isn't down quite yet. They are able to res him from the null command. Elysia. Oh, pulls out the utility at the wrong time. Rhodes is going to pick up that one. And now they know the final person is going to be left. Let's see if they end it fast and quick. And they are going to do that. So that's going to be 13-9 in favor of RMS on game 2.